Hey everybody, this is TBAG from TBAG in the Morning. Come down to Adult World on Saturday to get a signed autograph from WNEP's infamous and famous pervert, Jim Rennick. He might even let you put the gas mask on. Or come on down and see our Rock 107 mascot, Winkie. Wink, wink. Either way, you're guaranteed to see Jim Rennick and a Winkie down in Adult World Saturday, Orksville. Hey everybody, this is T-Bag from T-Bag in the Morning, Rock 107. Come on down to Slappy's on Saturday. They're going to be handing out free hot dogs. Everybody who comes, who doesn't like a wiener in their mouth, right? Or just come down and see our Rock 107 mascot, Winkie. Wink, wink. So come on down to Slappy's and get that wiener in your mouth. Okay everybody, that's the Foo Fighters, part of our rock block. This is T-Bag from T-Bag in the Morning, Rock 107. It's 5:21 a.m. Now, as part of a recent plea agreement and my now community service commitment, I am required by law to divulge that I was recently charged and pled guilty to retail theft. What I am not required by law to do is to share the details of this petty crime. But the Human Resources Department here at Rock 107 feels it necessary for me to share these embarrassing details with my loyal listeners. But here we go. When I was recently at Adult World in Edwardsville, our proud sponsor, I was hanging out with Winkie and somehow inadvertently placed an item into my pocket and walked out of the store without paying. Jerry, do I have to say it? Jerry, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, Jerry. You can't make... Well, folks, what I did was, in fact, place a Shaquille O'Neal edition dildo into the lining of my jacket and walked out of the store without paying. And that's it. End of story. So here's another one by the Foo Fighters. Here we go. Hey everybody, this is T-Bag from T-Bag in the Morning, Rock 107. Hey, are you stressed out? I know I am. I've been divorced 3 times, gone through the 12-step program twice, live in my mom's basement and take the bus to work every day. Yeah, life ain't so great. But once I started seeing Dr. Goldstein Finkelberg, everything's been falling back into place. He's helped me with my gambling addiction, drug addiction, alcoholism, and necrophilia. So give him a call at 570-I-WANT-OUT. Alright everybody, that's Alice in Chains. This is T-Bag in the Morning, Rock 107, top of the hour. Let's get right to it. I'm here with my pal, beloved friend, mascot, Winkie, who's here to talk about things happened this past week, and for some reason, the HR department here at Rock 107 continues to feel the need to embarrass their employees when they commit crimes and have personal tragedies. So come on in, Wink, here we go. Alright, let the folks know what you've been up to this past weekend, Wink. Take it from here. Wink. Alright, Wink, come on, pals, dead air, let's get going. Jerry, he needs to say something. You forced me to go on the air and tell tens of thousands of people that I stole a Shaquille O'Neal-sized dildo from Adult World. He needs to say what he did. Alright, folks, let me take it from here. Our pal, our buddy, mascot, Winkie, was at Grandma's kitchen this weekend, plastered, fell backwards onto good old Grandma, goes down a flight of stairs, breaks her hip. But our buddy, our pal, Winkie, falls like a feather onto the ground thanks to his fluffy, hairy costume. So at this point, Rock 107 is involved in a multi-million-dollar lawsuit with Grandma's Kitchen and Edith Jones, known as Grandma. So, just gotta pass that along. You know that there are charges pending against our pal Winkie. This is as far as we can go discussing the charges. Let's turn this out and get back to the music. A little bit more Alice in Chains. Hey everybody, this is TBAG from TBAG in the Morning on Rock 107. Come on down to Mama San's Massage Parlor on Saturday in Edwardsville. Come on down and get yourself a free squeeze. First 5 minutes are free when you schedule a half-hour session with Mama San or one of her lovely ladies. And if you don't like massages, come on down and see the Rock 107 mascot, Winkie. Wink, wink. So come on down to Mama San's Massage Parlor on Saturday in Edwardsville. Hopefully you get a happy ending. Hey everybody, that's Soundgarden coming in number 5, where I count down this weekend. This is Teabag in Warren, Rock 107. Got some sad news to deliver to you here at the top of the hour. Let's get going. Our friend, pal, beloved brother-in-arms mascot, Winkie, has been separated and departed from Rock 107 and all Shamrock Communication-related entities. As an effective 9 a.m. today, Winkie was escorted out of the building, arm in arm, by Rock 107 Shamrock Communication related entities. Security removed from the premises, as he did refuse to remove the costume, the beloved Winkie costume. He would not remove it and had to be removed from it by Rock 107 Shamrock Communication, all affiliated security. He was taken into the custody of waiting Scranton police and is waiting a hearing on those pending charges. What I must include here as well is the fact that Jerry, the HR department head here, has said that we are now looking for new mascots. I am being told that we are not changing the costume, not changing. It'll be the same old color and fur costume, but they will be looking for a new name, so that's what we're leaving up to you listeners out there. The new name of the new mascot, Winkie, cannot be submitted as you would think. Call us up now. Get back to that Soundgarden. Hey everybody, that's Pearl Jam. This is Teabag in Morning Rock 107. Hey, let me ask you something. Do you have chronic explosive diarrhea? I don't, that's gross. But if you do, you may want to check out No Shits, the new drug out by Pfizer for the temporary relief of explosive chronic diarrhea. Side effects might include pounding migraine headaches, high blood pressure, discolored areolas, and explosive chronic diarrhea. Ask your doctor today if No Shits is right for you. Let's be honest here. Are you tired of the same old shit? Then try No Shits, because you don't have to take it anymore. Hey everybody, that's Weezer with Hash Pipe. Wish I had one of them right now. Hey, this is Teabag in the Morning, Rock 107, 5:38 a.m. We got a weather report coming up soon with our Weatherman Ray O'Sunshine. But before that, we got our HR director, Jerry, in the studio here with me. He's going to accompany me as I read a public statement from the board of directors, Rock 107, Shamrock Communications, all related entities, related to the recent incidents and accidents with our former mascot, Winkie, legally known as Robert Winkler. Just as a side note to our loyal listeners, Jerry did take me to the side before and told me, and I quote, "Just read the letter, don't go off subject. I'll be guiding you with a series of blinks, hand gestures, and coughs. May you go off subject. Watch what you're doing, buddy. You're on thin ice." End of quote. So with that in mind, the board of directors, Shamrock Communications, all related entities, formally and publicly apologized to Mrs. Edith Jones, grandma of Grandma's Family Kitchen, LLC, Edwardsville, Pennsylvania. We have reached a formal agreement and settlement with Mrs. Edith Jones for an undisclosed amount, and we'll be forwarding it to her as soon as possible. Well, Jerry was reminding me to also disclose the findings of an internal investigation here at Rock 107 Shamrock Communications, all related entities, related to Rock 107's former mascot, Winkie, formerly known as Robert Winkler. What surveillance video has shown is Robert Winkler was stealing office equipment here at Rock 107, selling it on the black market to feed his prostitution and gambling addictions. Now, it seems to be the recent policy of HR department here, Jerry, to be continually publicly embarrassing staff in relation to their addictions and psychological problems. Well, thanks to Jerry, we will be continuing to publicly display and disclose the findings of the internal investigation. So right now, we're going to return back to some music, and here's more Weezer for you, rocking out, and I just got to say something to Wink. Buddy, say it ain't so. Hey everybody, it's TBAG from TBAG in the Morning, Rock 107. Hey, due to a recent significant decrease in ads and sponsorship here at Rock 107 and all Shamrock communication related entities, we are driving a big ad campaign here. Due to the fallout from the downward spiral, former employee, friend, best man at my wedding, godfather to my children, WINKIE, Robert Winkler, in a lawsuit that followed from Mrs. Edith Jones' grandma's famous family kitchen over there in Edwardsville, serving up the best bacon and pancakes you ever did taste for the past 35 years here in the Valley. We need sponsors and ads. So if you got a business, you got a product you want to promote, give Brandy a call over there in our sales and advertising department. Get someone on the air. Keep the lights on. Keep the food in T-Bag's mouth. Hey everybody, that's the BC Boys for Triple Trouble. Talking about trouble, this is T-Bag from T-Bag in the Morning, Rock 107, 6:45 a.m. We got sports coming up soon with Coach Kowalsky, but before that, back in the studio, Jerry from our HR department, forcing me to share more embarrassing, shameful details in the ever-continued unraveling and despair of our former friend, former co-worker, Robert Winkler, also known as WINKIE, the mascot. What's being forced upon me to share with you are the details. An internal investigation of Rock 107 Shamrock Communications, all related entities, that Robert Winkler was not even attending the promotional events that he was signed to. What would happen is Robert Winkler, would go to these events, and in the back of the van, registered to the company, he would fill this costume with newspapers, prop it up against the wall, and then run out the back door to the local dive bar and drink whiskey until about 9 o'clock when the event was over, go back, collect the costume. Well, this worked for about 3 to 4 months until one day, one little boy went up to shake WINKIE's hand, pulls the whole costume down, head falls off, rolls across the floor. Once it was brought to the attention of Jerry, this was just another brick in the wall, piling up against our friend, my friend, former co-worker Robert Winkler, also known as WINKIE. So this was just another fact to share with you, the loyal listeners and potential advertisers out there. If you're still out there, give us a call Brandy in our advertising sales department. We're going to move on out here and carry on with another Beastie Boys